video. It has been a long time since my last upload, but I assure you I have been busy. So, quick update. I've been away on another platform, Robinhood, doing more of long-term investing and stepped away from prop firms in general. So it is something that was a choice that I made, and it was definitely beneficial in the long run, but I am back. Nevertheless, we endure. It was generally a good choice to move towards long-term investing because it's really good on the mind and understanding that this is a long game and not every trade is gonna be the one that gets you rich. So I think bringing that perspective back into day trading and even the prop firm space was definitely a plus. So I've actually been trading for a good 3 weeks now. Started like second week of October, and I'm about $100 away from passing a 50K combine, as well as other software that is going to be announced very soon. Top Step. Anyways, without further ado, let us get into the price action for today. So as you see, I have 4 charts up. I have the 1 minute, 5 minute. I got 2 5 minutes actually, but this is supposed to be, I believe, a 15. This is supposed to be a 15. So 15 minute here, 5 minute here, 1 minute here, and then the hour here. So we're gonna first go over the 1 hour. Pretty simple price action here. And like I said before, I have these indicators that I built available on our website if you so wish to choose. So we had this fair value gap, price retrace after a major bull day on Monday. Got a slight retracement. I believe we're at all-time highs. So we came into the retracement, and then we slowly started to see rejection off of this move here, off of this fair value gap. And our bias was targeting that high. Simple. Targeting the high, moving up. It's really that simple. There's really nothing else to it on that. So we'll go over here to the 15. Same thing. Price is fractal. You guys know this. It's always going to be the same image, just more candles. So we tapped into the fair value gap. There is it's actually pretty bigger, but on the 15 there's also a fair value gap that it tapped into, as you can see here. And I definitely would like to show you guys on the multiple time frame, like when I have all the charts open, because it's way more fluent and it's definitely easier on the mind to understand. So we made this low here, like 145, 130, literally 130. we swept that. We swept this low here. We don't really need to change the color, but we swept this low here in London, got a reversal, and then we got our first break of structure. Inverse this fair value gap. I do not use inverses for any of my trading models. Not that they're not useful, it's just not my setup. So, but nevertheless, you can see it inversed. If that's one of your confluences, that'd be a good reason there. Got that market structure shift and the pullback. I wouldn't say we got any significant pullback from after the market structure shift, so it would be to that high. We didn't really pull back anywhere significant, so we would need to go into a lower time frame to see if there was any opportunities to start to target this high here, which was the high that we mentioned. So we drop down here to the 5-minute. Again, seeing that same sweep here. The market structure, I believe, was either, I think so, it was this high. But as you can see, we start to see a more clear opportunity overnight at the end of London, the London window. So we did get that market structure shift. So if we go from this low to this high here and look at the retracement opportunity, let's say right there, we did tap into 62. The levels are really varies on what type of level you have, but if you have the 50, it's in line with this fair value gap. Our indicator as well identified that pullback into the fair value gap after the sweep, and we got as much as a 62. So that would have been a good entry there. Stops being that this high, 50 tick. No, that's not 50 ticks. Is that 50 ticks? Yeah, 50 something ticks. If we would to target this high here, it would have been a nice 3.1 R. So that easy would have been a nice move, nice re-entry here. And then it just ran for speed. And that would have been definitely a move for the day. This trade, I believe, I think I scalped it. But this would be the move that was determined off a higher time frame PD array reaction. So that's why we would have taken a trade during this time period. It's just this was around the time it tapped into the higher time frame PD array, and then we're looking for our setup in order to target the drawn liquidity, which was the previous day high over here. But you could have taken your trade on the 5-minute, but if we go down, so again, if you wanted to take even more of a sniper entry, like I said, we didn't really get the move we wanted here. We got the Asian sweep here. If that was a nice trade that you could have taken. After the sweep here, no, I know guys, I need to zoom in. We did get that market structure shift, and like I said, there was really no deep retracement back, but we did get another market structure shift here. If we would have taken this one, we would have been able to pull back into this oh my goodness, what is this called? Breaker block, sorry. But you know, we did get that retracement after hitting this liquidity here, and also here we swept that Asia high here, which pulled us back one more time, and we theoretically could have used this 1 minute breaker in order to enter as well for a couple more ticks of profit. But this is how the entry would have looked, and as you guys always know, if you guys are skilled and have the ability to scale in on your positions, it would have played out quite nicely for you. But yep, that was pretty much the day. Now if we go into AM session here, it was just a mess all day, a mess. I still made my profits though. Good areas to trade, but I think as long as there's volatility, there's an opportunity for you to get in. But if you're unskilled, this would have been a terrible opportunity. I'm not really going to try to explain it to you why this is still tradable. Just know that it is. It's just about, do you have the ability? So also here, major news came out with the nations and negotiating prices for products and whatnot. So some major headlines came out. That's why this major volatility. But you know, when major news comes out, you know, as long as you're with the bias, most likely they're gonna go take the data high. So that was a good opportunity there. As you just continue to see multiple opportunities to get in. This was not the safest entry, especially on the 1 minute, but nevertheless it played out. Towards the end of the day, we had a nice break of the high, market structure shift to the downside, breaker, market structure, fair value gap entry, and could have taken a nice short opportunity there. Actually was able to bag a little bit of this move because there were still allowing orders to go through. Choppy, but still pretty good move. I'm not sure if actually I was targeting here and I scalped this leg, so this will be a little more realistic here, like a 2.4. But that was it for today. Nothing major. In the next video I will show you my dashboard so you guys can see what my progress has been this month coming back to trading. It's been great. It's been amazing. Thank you guys for sticking around and supporting always. As always, praise God. May all of you be blessed. See you in the next one.